Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem by the VMI Regimental Band and the invocation by the Institute and Corps Chaplain, Chaplain Robert Phillips.
Good morning. I invite you to join me for the invocation. Lord, the words pride, exuberance, pleasure, and delight are just a few words that describe the emotions in this room today. Today we celebrate the VMI class of 2022 and recognize not just their graduation, but their spirit of determination, tenacity, perseverance, and resilience. We also offer up our deepest gratitude to you for the favor that you have shown to each of them. Lord, I pray for each of these graduates. For most of them, today marks the greatest accomplishment of their lives. Now I pray that you continue to bless, empower, and equip them. May this accomplishment pale in comparison to the great things they will accomplish, the countless people that they will influence, and the legacy that they will leave for those who come behind them. Raise them up so that others will seek to emulate their character, their work ethic, and their faithfulness. May they dream big dreams, and with your anointing, may they accomplish more than they could ever ask, think, or imagine. So, Lord, today we celebrate this graduation and all that these cadets have accomplished, but we also look to the future and celebrate all that they are yet to accomplish, and we rejoice in the hope that that brings each of us. We ask this in your holy name, amen.
Please be seated. Good morning. Mr. Kavanaugh, Mr. Tom Watson, members of the VMI Board of Visitors, members of the Academic Board, faculty, staff, friends and families of today's graduates, and all of those watching virtually. Welcome to this commencement ceremony, the pinnacle of 4 years of hard work by the VMI class of 2022. I have the great pleasure of welcoming Mr. James P. Kavanaugh as our commencement speaker. He will be formally introduced in a few moments by the first class president, but I would like to take this opportunity to extend our sincere appreciation to him for celebrating VMI's graduation and being with us today. Mr. Kavanaugh is the co-founder and CEO of Worldwide Technology. He has also always had a passion for soccer and was a member of the 1984 Olympic team. In addition to his remarkable business and sports careers, Mr. Kavanaugh has lived a life of service by volunteering for many organizations, including the St. Louis University Board of Trustees, the American Cancer Society, the St. Louis Football Club, and the St. Patrick Center. These ideals of leadership, those that you have exhibited throughout your life, resonate with our soon-to-be graduates who have embraced a citizen soldier model, a model based on serving their country and their community throughout each phase of their life. When remarking about his distinguished career as a servant leader, General Colin Powell said, "The most important thing I learned is that soldiers watch what leaders do. You can give them classes and you can lecture forever, but it is your personal example that they will follow." This guiding leadership principle is equally important in any career path, whether it is in the corporate world, higher education, or the military. Sir, welcome to Virginia Military Institute, and thank you for your personal example, the example that you've set throughout your entrepreneurial life as a leader and through your civic service. Thank you very much. Graduation from VMI is a great personal achievement, and it is not reached alone. Many others have contributed to the success of today's graduates: parents and grandparents, guardians, brothers and sisters, friends, fellow cadets, faculty, staff, coaches, and host families, to name but a few. VMI is particularly grateful to the parents, grandparents, and guardians for encouraging, supporting, and sustaining our graduates. May I ask that these individuals with us today stand and receive our thanks. This is certainly a proud day for you. Parents and guardians, please stand. At the heart of any great institution is its faculty. They are the ones who day in and day out teach, guide, counsel, and encourage our cadets. I include in this influential group our military staff and those who coach our student athletes. Ancillary to these groups, but also critical and important to a committed core, is the multitude of Institute personnel responsible for daily operations. Please join me in expressing thanks to the Institute's faculty and staff. The class of 2022 matriculated on August 18th, 2018 with a strength of 519, the largest matriculating class to date here at VMI. Today we celebrate with 318 graduating cadets. Adding graduates from other classes, today's ceremony will see 337 cadets and former cadets cross the stage and receive a VMI diploma. Of those graduating today, 187 are commissioning into the Armed Forces of the United States. And at least 56% of the graduating class have met or will meet the requirements for commissioning. This does not include those who will commission by the end of the summer or will commission upon completion of Officer Candidate School, or OCS. These numbers are especially commendable and reinforce VMI's historic mission of producing citizen soldiers. Along these lines, a number of VMI cadets, staff, faculty, parents, and family members, and many others in the audience today are currently serving or have served. Would all of you please rise and receive our heartfelt appreciation for your service to our nation. Class of 2022, you started off your cadetship, like many others, on a wet August day. Your training was hard, and you endured the summer heat. You hiked House Mountain on a beautiful, clear morning and toured the VMI Museum, learning about the history of great alumni, including George C. Marshall. One of your first breaks from the rigors of that fall semester was a football game on September 14th, scheduled a day early due to the arrival of Hurricane Florence. You also witnessed the author John Meacham speak about the design of the U.S. Constitution, which, as he predicted, many of you will protect as you start your life of service to our nation. Breakout for you started at 5 a.m. on a cold February morning, and 12 hours later, you celebrated for the first time as a class of 2022. Your class was the first to wear the OCP uniforms, and you welcomed a number of new members of the faculty and staff, including a new dean and a new sergeant major. Your time at the Institute started like any, but that was not to last. You will forever be one of the few classes at VMI to endure the full effects of a global pandemic. The third class year that you had is often considered the academic rat line, and you had to finish yours in a virtual setting. You fought through many challenges that were thrown your way. You had intense restrictions placed on your education in a virtual classroom. You could not perform physical training in large groups. Your athletic games and seasons were rescheduled or postponed. Your internships went virtual or were canceled, and your military training had to be drastically evolved. Your ring figure celebration was in a socially distant setting in Cameron Hall without a ring figure ball. To put it lightly, your cadetship was punctuated with challenges. But I want to commend you today for what you accomplished and how you endured through it all. You were flexible, you stayed focused on finishing your mission to continue learning and focusing on your goals while putting the health of your neighbors, friends, and family ahead of your desires to have a regular cadetship. I can say without a doubt, your class showed tremendous grit and resilience, and you not only persevered to the end, but you did it with character. During your first class year, you were able to begin to return to a more normal cadet experience. Your class trained this new class of 2025 with an excellent rat line. You reestablished a more disciplined corps that recommitted itself to VMI standards and led the corps through change. A crisis brought on by COVID-19 stared you down, but you succeeded as adaptable leaders. Reading the accounts of VMI history, you see classes have faced challenges during wars, economic crisis, and pandemics. VMI cadets are trained to embrace uncertainty and overcome the obstacles put in their way with integrity and honor. You leave VMI in a better place, even though there were many things that you couldn't change during the pandemic. You embodied Maya Angelou's statement, if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. VMI remains forward-focused as an institution dedicated on producing intelligent and useful cadets and citizens that are grounded in honor and dedicated to treating everyone with dignity and respect. You move into your future today, but be ever mindful of the rich legacy you leave behind. Remember the important lessons you have learned, many that are quite serious, like a reputation for honor, persistence, dependability, and sacrifice. As you depart the Institute to begin your lives in the military, graduate school, or the civilian workforce, do not forget what you leave behind. Take these lessons and become leaders in your family, in your community, and for our nation. I leave you with one final thought on this day of celebration. Hold on to the concept of honor, the very bedrock of VMI. People will likely measure your character by this high standard, and they should, because you are a VMI graduate. Embrace the heritage of those that successfully followed this narrow path. The torch is now being passed on to you. Always strive to preserve and enhance the foundation of honor that you live by. The open road now awaits you. I want to personally wish you my sincerest congratulations and brightest futures possible. It is now my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2022, Cadet Christopher Holbert. The valedictorian at VMI is peer selected by classmates and is truly a high honor. Mr. Holbert is graduating today as an honors student in history with minors in literary studies and Spanish. He served as a prosecutor on the honor court. He's the president of VMI's Omicron Delta Kappa Circle, a peer consultant at the Writing Center, a G Company executive officer, and a member of Phi Alpha Theta and Sigma Delta Pi. He provided great mentorship to the class of 2025. He helped uphold the bedrock of our institute, the Honor Code, and is known as a friend to all. Class of 2022, your valedictorian, Mr. Holbert.
Good morning. Mr. Kavanaugh, Major General Wins, and Board of Visitors, faculty and staff, distinguished guests, and friends and family, and to the class of 2022, thank you. I want to begin by thanking God for His grace in my life, especially over the last year. To my family, thank you for teaching me to bear sweet fruit from the adversity that life can sow. To our faculty, particularly the History, English, and Modern Languages Department, thank you for teaching us to think critically and for humbling me routinely. To Major Fry and the Center for Cadet Counseling, I'm beyond grateful for 2 years of your dedicated care. To Colonels Brooke and Timmies, Major Shriver, and the Honor Court, thank you for many endless nights, lifelong memories, and for enduring my often stubborn personality. If anyone knows that's best, it's probably Major General Wins. So, thank you, sir. Brother Rats, thank you for allowing me to wish you farewell and to congratulate you for overcoming what has been the most turbulent time in VMI's recent history. It's a pleasure and an honor. I thought long and hard about what to say today. I figured I would start by recapping how we matriculated as VMI's largest rat mass. I would next move to the dreaded pandemic that we're all so tired of hearing about, and that which upended our third and second class years. I would finish by romanticizing this year as the first normal year in a long time, whatever that means. However, I realized that giving you or anyone here a recap of the last 4 years would be useless. Although each of us has had our own distinct experiences, we have endured common hardship, and we have enjoyed the same milestones: breakout, ring figure, commissioning, and now our final marker, commencement. Our families, too, have lived the VMI experience as we relied on them for encouragement and admonishment. So, instead of preaching about the last 4 years, I want to speak to you about two simple things, and I want to spend this time reflecting on the values that brought us here and the moments that kept us here. It takes a unique individual to come to VMI, eager, confident, and ultimately naive. 4 years ago, we were those naive high school graduates. We were drawn to the Institute by words like honor, courage, or duty, and the most convincing slogan was, "No ordinary college, no ordinary life." It didn't take us long to realize that VMI was in fact not ordinary. Life at VMI is defined by the unnecessary. At VMI, being caught wearing a backpack shaves 3 hours from your life spent marching penalty tours. At VMI, driving is a privilege, not a right. And at VMI, there's a certain pride associated with marching hundreds of penalty tours or with being on a first-name basis with the Commandant's staff. With each hour of penalty tours or each week spent in confinement, we've asked ourselves the timeless question, why am I at VMI? I don't have an answer for that. I think it'll take a long time and a considerable distance for all of us to know why our 18-year-old selves thought this was the place to go to college. In the meantime, though, I think we have learned some lessons. As fourths, we learned what gold cards and A1s were. Our Alpha BRs learned this faster than anyone else. As thirds, we learned that business as usual was not business as usual. As seconds, we learned that life at VMI could be that much worse as we sat confined to barracks for months on end. This year especially, we have learned to win. We've won when we've won, and we've even won when we've lost. On a more serious note, though, our cadetships have been marked by vocal critics questioning the very systems that have defined our daily lives at VMI. In a time where several hundreds of our peers in Colorado Springs, Annapolis, or West Point have collectively admitted to violating their honor, we've remained steadfast in our commitment to honesty, academic integrity, and responsibility. These are the hallmarks of honor in our daily lives. We've also learned to use our best qualities to help others. Think of Will Duffy running for 20 hours straight to raise funds for Operation Enduring Warrior, or Matt Arrett spending an entire night completing 4,046 pull-ups in support of the Warrior Hearts Foundation and beating David Goggins' record while he was at it. Most recently, and surprisingly in our last week as cadets, Alex Wisher marched 33 miles overnight in laps around the parade field to raise another fundraiser for Operation Enduring Warrior. So let's congratulate them. In these examples and in our daily lives, we have practiced the very values that drew our naive selves to VMI 4 short years ago. As Drew Borenstein said in his 2017 valediction, I implore you to remain committed to the values that separate us from the fray. Quote, give no person any reason to doubt your authenticity, desire to be that man or woman of habitual integrity, thirst to do the right thing, stand against the forces that aim to compromise our beliefs and our values. Brother Rats, we must also cherish the values that kept us here despite the stress, dismay, and pure exhaustion. The short but meaningful moments that have made it all worth it. Forbidden mudslides in Old Barracks courtyard after spring rainstorms. Jacob Peace's nightly news. Kelly Rollison capturing the occasional possum wandering in barracks. Bobby Heft capturing the occasional townie wandering in barracks. Haas Tehan being chased by an unnamed deputy commandant throughout Old Barracks. Stumbling across the frozen parade field after $2 Marg nights at Donnie T's. Or the terrible symphony of a group of BRs butchering George Strait classics at Salerno's. These brief moments that we've been distracted from the daily stress of being a cadet will be what we remember most. I'm also talking about being teary-eyed and awestruck as Emily Liska or Nate Coddington solemnly play taps in Amazing Grace in a silent courtyard on September 11th. I'm talking about the sense of accomplishment we all felt when we put on our rings for the first time, and the same sense of fulfillment that we enjoy today. Lastly, I'm talking about the small pit in our stomachs that we all have right now, thinking about leaving one another, but that none of us will admit to having. In short, I'm saying what we've all known all along. We came to VMI for many reasons, but we've stayed for one another. Let us meet society's loudest critics and worst problems with the decency, care, and devotion that we have shown one another. As Rudyard Kipling wisely professed, if we can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors the same, if we can bear to hear the truth we've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, then ours is the earth and everything that's in it. To close, as many of you know, the last year has been a challenging and grievous time of my life. In our time here, we've all undergone more than our fair share of adversity. For some, that has meant losing loved ones. For others, it has meant losing the opportunity to commission or find the job that they wanted. At times, amidst all these challenges, it may feel like the worst thing that we lost, the most important thing that we lost, was our sense of direction. For my own sake, though, I want you all to know that I've kept a note on my phone over the past year. On that note, I've written the names of whoever offered their condolences or took their time out of their day to check on me. By now, it's riddled with hundreds of names from people at VMI, several of hundred being your own names. I have looked at that list whenever there was no direction ahead, and I have thought of each of you, noble men and women who have sustained me in my time of need. I only hope that I've returned the favor to each of you. The rest of our lives will have times of growth and grief, heartbreak and reconciliation, celebration and quiet contemplation. As we depart from the Institute to lead our own lives, I hope that your thoughts and deeds will be guided equally by the integrity and discipline that VMI has instilled in us and the compassion and decency that we've instilled in one another. I have learned that no matter how difficult or uncertain life seasons will be, our faith in one another and the lessons we have learned here together will sustain us. Whenever the way forward seems uncertain, pause. Remind yourselves of the people that you've met here, the hardships that we've endured together, and the bond that we'll share from this day forward. For now, know that I take considerable pride in calling you my brother rats, and I cannot wait to marvel at each of your accomplishments. May God bless you, and may God bless VMI. Thank you.
I don't know, maybe don't stand.
Thank you, Mr. Helbert, for those inspiring remarks. Now, the president of the first class, Mr. Noah Kirk, will provide farewell remarks to his class and introduce our commencement speaker. Mr. Kirk?
I knew coming into this one that following Chris was going to be tough. Was not prepared for that, so thanks, BR. All right, I'll try to keep this brief so that we can get to the good part of the day, putting the Institute in our rearview mirrors. I would first like to say thank you and welcome our honored guests today, Major General Wins, Mr. Kavanaugh, Colonel McDonald, members of the BOV, faculty and staff, friends, family, loved ones, and of course, all of my brother rats. As I sit here and I write this speech at the last second, in keeping with traditions of most of our cadetships, I'm forced to reflect on 4 of the longest short years of my life. I'm forced to consider all the many ways that I could use this once-of-a-kind opportunity to speak to you all at once. I know I could bore you by standing here all day and regaling you with the lessons I learned, the memories that we formed together, or take the chance to thank the Commandant's staff for all the mentorship that we received. However, I know that at the end of our day, our time is better served if I get to speak to just you. Before I get to that, however, there are some people that I need to thank profusely for everything that they have done over my cadetship. I'd like to thank Sergeant First Class Christopher Vubine and Colonel Kevin Faust You two gentlemen belong to a rare breed of men who are still able to prove that you're just like us, kids at heart. Colonel Faust, thanks for last night. That was a good time. You have both been not only a mentor, but a friend to me personally and to the class as a whole. I also want to put a shameless plug in for the faculty and staff of the physics and mathematics departments. There's not a doubt in my mind that I would not be here without you, so thank you. From the late night study sessions to the gentlemen's 40s, I cannot imagine a group of professors that care more about their students. Finally, I want to thank my family, my parents, David and Kristen Kirk, my siblings, Nathan and Sarah, my cousin Emily, and of course, all the esteemed members of the Alphaholics. Y'all are family too, whether you like it or not. You've all stuck by my side through thick and thin, and I cannot say enough how much I love and appreciate all of you. When I look around the class of 2022, whether you're graduating today or not, I see the brightest minds, the most beautiful souls, and not to mention the most attractive group of people that any single person could be lucky enough to be surrounded by for 4 years. Most importantly, though, I see the most capable leaders. A class truly ready to take on whatever this life throws at us. Someone very dear to me once pointed out that everywhere we go, we hit our rings on any solid surface within arm's reach, even going out of our way to do so. Many find this ostentatious or flat out annoying, but every single time you bang your ring, you leave a part of it behind. You leave a part of VMI, part of this class's legacy, every time you show off that pricey hunk of gold. That in itself is so incredibly beautiful to me. But I see now that it's much more than that. Our character, our reverence for honor and truth, our intellect and endurance and creativity all leave a lasting impact on everyone we meet. Ring or not, you will leave a wake of growth everywhere you go. And together, I genuinely believe that this class will change the world. Given that this is my last time addressing you all at once, I would like to say one last thing, and I'll try to get through this without crying. Everyone said that college was going to be the best 4 years of my life. It took about 45 seconds on day 0 to realize that that was not going to be the case here. It then took me 4 entire years that it was, in fact, the case. This was the greatest experience that I could possibly imagine, and I owe it all to every single one of you. Words cannot express the amount of love that I have for this class, for every single one of you. And together we've been through it all, from an actual rat line to COVID confinement, online classes, and quite possibly the most haywire first class year imaginable. It was frustrating and tumultuous, and I can't tell you how many times I've wanted to live up to the old adage, it's never too late to OP. But for some reason, I wouldn't trade it for the world. So, to the class of 2022, best damn class to ever grace this godforsaken place. Thank you. Thank you for sticking it out to be here today. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for just being you. Please remember to keep in touch, never be a stranger, stay safe out there, and most importantly, stay rowdy. Virginia Mill, thank you very much. It is now my distinct honor and privilege to introduce to you today's commencement speaker, Mr. James Kavanaugh. Sir?
Thank you, Noah. Thank you very much. Well, it's great to be here. Noah, absolutely awesome job. Noah was in the back when we were coming on telling me, he said, I got this thing nailed. He goes, I'm not nervous. I feel good about it. No, you did a great job, Noah. Chris, you did an absolutely awesome job, too. So I just want to tell you, it's a real honor to be here today and to look at, everything going on. You guys have to be incredibly excited to be here. I just look around and you've got so much opportunity in front of you. So I wanted to talk about a few things that I think will hopefully resonate with you. I also want to say thanks, General Wind, for inviting me today, President for having me, and the faculty. I also would like to thank Bob Farrell. Is Bob here? Bob was the one who also invited me, a friend of the generals. Bob is in the back. Bob is a 3-star general, so if you ever get an invite, so I was asked to do this commencement speech by Bob, and now Bob is retired but working for Worldwide Technology, and anytime a 3-star general calls you and requests you to do something, what do you normally do? You do it. So that's why I am here. I will tell you, it has been an honor leading, co-founding, developing Worldwide Technology and bringing great military people to work at Worldwide, just like all of you here that may go into government service or may go into other areas. So you just have so much opportunity in front of you, and I'm excited to be here and speak to you about a number of different things. Before I get started, I do want to provide a big thank you and a huge sense of gratitude to all those who have served, those that continue to serve, and for those of you that plan on serving this great country, this great nation. And the things you do, the service you provide is truly invaluable, not only to this country, but to the world. So thank you very much, all of you, and all of you that will go serve. Before I kick off what I want to talk about, I do have to say, I want to party with this group back here. This group has got some energy back there, and I could feel it when I came in, and I'm like, wow, all right, I know where I'm going afterwards, but no, I don't think I could keep up anymore. But I do have to say I'm excited to be here, and also I will try to keep this brief, because when Bob asked me to give this commencement speech on behalf of this great institution, I had to sit back and think about what do I want to talk about. And again, knowing all of you have come off a long weekend of, I'm sure, just sitting back and relaxing. Maybe some of you got overserved accidentally, so I hope you had a great weekend. But I also got to understand your audience, so I want to keep this brief. But my overall talk, when I sat back and was asked to give this, is what I thought about was, how do I provide some content and some information that you can think about, but also that you may be able to take action on. And so as I've grown and developed over the years, playing sports and running a business, growing a business, I've learned a lot. And over the last 5 years, I spent a lot of time trying to focus on what does it take to build and create a world-class life and to be a world-class leader. And from my perspective, it's not ever something you actually get to and accomplish, but it's a journey you are on. So what do you need to do to continue to improve as a leader, as an individual, to create a world-class life and to be a world-class leader? And I want to share you a few things that I've talked about, or I've thought about, and I've continued to try to learn over the last 30-plus years. Before I do that, I want to ask you a specific question. So all of you, as you transition from the last 4 years into the next wave of your life, the next phase of your life, what do you consider the next phase? Do you consider it a job? Do you consider it a career? Or do you consider it a calling? And you may not have this figured out right now. And I certainly didn't when I was your age. And I couldn't have given the speech that Chris gave or Noah back then. I would not have been able to do this. But back then, I would challenge you to think about, as you move into the next phase of your life, is it a job or career or calling? Whatever you decide to do that you are most passionate about and emotionally connected to, you will be more productive and you will have more success. You don't have to have it figured out now, but I would challenge you to think about that, not only today, but as you move forward. So when I think about what does it take to build a world-class life? And again, it's not a final destination. I look at first, my challenge, my recommendation to you would be, think about what are your goals? What are your business goals, your financial goals, your personal goals? And what are your values and behaviors? And coming out of this institution, you guys have thought a lot about values and behaviors. I would write down your goals, your values, your behaviors, the way you want to act, the way you want to treat people, and write those down and reflect on those every day. I can tell you where I am in life, I have done this, and I continue to do that. And some days, when I reflect on how I acted and behaved in meetings or responded to people, I'm very happy with that. Other days, I'm like, I need to improve. So I would challenge you to think about this, because I believe these things are the foundation to building a world-class life and being a world-class leader. And then whatever you choose to do, wherever you choose to go, whatever that route is, and you don't have to have it completely figured out now, I would challenge you to never underestimate, and I believe you understand this quite well, the importance of hard work and perseverance. You just can't make up for it. I can tell you personally, I was not the best athlete, and I wasn't the best student. But I can tell you, I always worked hard. And growing up and playing soccer, got cut numerous times. Wasn't fun in grade school. Got cut in high school, but continued, loved the game, loved to play, and got better. Barely got into college with a scholarship, but had a very good freshman year. The coach recognized me. One of the better players got hurt. There was a chance to try out for the Olympic team in Missouri. He put me in there. I made that cut. Made the next cut in the Midwest, and then made to the nationals team, and then all of a sudden I'm traveling and playing and going to Korea and China and playing in tournaments with the Olympic team. I can tell you, the harder I worked, the luckier I got. And I will tell you the same thing applies in business. At Worldwide Technology, we founded the business in 1990. And I can tell you the first 5 years, we could have and should have gone out of business multiple times. The bank was trying to shut us down. We had so many challenges. We had issues, ownership issues that I'll talk a little bit about in a couple of minutes. But I can tell you we never gave up. And the grit and determination continued to get us to work through that. Today, we have over 9,000 employees and contractors. We'll do over $16 billion in revenue this year. And I can tell you, the day we take our eye off the ball of that hard work and that perseverance, we will start going the other way. So never underestimate that. And as Calvin Coolidge once said, the quote is, "Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Persistence and determination is everything." So my point, never underestimate the importance of hard work and determination. As you move forward, and you talked a lot about things that you do today, and I believe these values and behaviors that I think are so important are part of what you have learned over the last 4 years. And part of that is, I believe, as you move forward, always be courageous and true to yourself. Whatever you believe you are all about, be true to yourself. And again, especially in difficult times, stand up for yourself and stand up for those around you. It's very, very important. It's not always easy to do. I would also challenge you to try to learn how to have difficult conversations and make difficult decisions. It's one of the most challenging traits that we have, that we teach our managers and leaders at Worldwide Technology, how to have difficult but constructive, productive conversations on how to help each other and to deal with those difficult decisions. So I'd ask you to think about that. I will tell you, in 1993, as we were in the early stages of Worldwide Technology, I had a very difficult conversation and a very difficult decision to make. And that was to fire one of the owners, who happened to be my boss and a larger owner of the business. This was not an easy decision, and some would question whether it was a stupid decision, because the odds of me losing my job before that individual getting moved out was probably greater. But I felt that individual did not have the values, did not have the work ethic, and was actually doing things he should not be doing. And there's no way that this business is going to move forward with an individual like that. So somehow figured out a way to move that individual out, put the right people in the right place, and move the company forward. So I would just challenge you to think about, it's very important to understand the ability and create the ability to have difficult conversations in a very constructive and productive way, and don't shy away from those. They can change your life. They've changed mine and the lives, I think, of thousands of people and families that work for Worldwide Technology because of that decision. As you move forward, I would recommend take chances, make mistakes. Not a lot, but take chances. Be willing to make mistakes, but also regret your actions, not your inactions. So think about that. 20 years from now, there's things you wanted to do. 20 years from now, you reflect back and say, I wish I would have. So be thoughtful about your decisions. I'm not saying to be careless or cavalier about big decisions you make, but regret your actions, not your inactions. So be bold and do understand that when you make that decision, you got to be willing to put the work in. You got to be willing to do what is required to drive that success in whatever it is you choose to do. And the other thing I would just ask you to think about would be when you make that decision, understand there are no guarantees. You may make that decision, you may have been very thoughtful, you got as much input as possible, and it still didn't work out. Do not let that setback or what you may think is a mistake crush you. This is how you learn. This is how you get better. Take those chances, be thoughtful about and be prudent, but push and be aggressive and go forward. In the spirit and the words of Marcus Aurelius, the great philosopher and Roman emperor, basically stated the obstacle is a way. What's in the way becomes the way. And I believe what he meant was that don't run from your challenges. Don't run from those obstacles. Lean into them. Learn from them. And then when you do try it and you make a mistake, then actually think about what did you learn and how do you get better. So as you continue to grow and have great success, and I am really confident you guys have a bright future in front of you and there's so much opportunity, but I would ask you to think about and understand as you have great success that ego can be the enemy. Ego doesn't have to be the enemy, but it can be. And the way I would look at it is be confident, not cocky. There's a big difference between being confident and arrogant and cocky. So know who you are, be strong, be present, but don't be cocky. I would also say that people say in challenging times, expose character, and we all know that. You guys have been through a lot of challenges over the last 4 years, and you know what it takes, the grit and determination and the character it takes to get through a tough time and tough times. That being said, also, great success, I believe, exposes character. And great success and fame and money can expose character in a bad way. And I would challenge you as you develop your own success, don't let it go to your head. Continue to remain grounded, remain humble and confident and aggressive about what you're doing, but don't let it go to your head. It's just not a good thing. And there's so many people that I have seen in business and sport that have changed who they are. All of a sudden, they think they have all the answers. They treat people differently. Don't be that person. As Harry S. Truman once said, it's truly amazing what you can accomplish if you don't care who gets the credit. Couldn't agree more with that statement. As a leader, make sure you are always thanking and recognizing those around you. And I can tell you from personal experience, if you do that, you will get more credit than you deserve. I can tell you I get a lot more credit than I deserve in the position I'm in because of the great people around me. So getting close to closing this out, I would also ask you to think about, as you grow, think about how you give back. How do you give back and positively impact those around you? And it doesn't have to be enormous. These can be little things, and they can be big things. But I can tell you what I have learned over the years, it is amazing. It's incredibly rewarding and inspiring, the things that you get from helping other people and giving back and creating a positive environment of other people, of caring for each other. So think about as you grow and as you lead. And I can tell you within worldwide technology, I've been amazed that the contagious effect of good deeds. And when you see people doing good things for each other, taking care of each other, or those in a community, it continues to create this multiplier effect of goodness. And I do believe, and I have seen this, that those good deeds and that behavior of caring for others is something that transcends the world. There's a lot of different languages around the world, a lot of different cultures, a lot of different religions, but good deeds will transcend the world. So think about, as you grow and you have great success, how do you positively impact others and how do you give back? And it can be in very small ways or in big ways. So in closing, I would just like to bring it back and see, to start to think about creating your own world-class life and potentially being a world-class leader. Think about identifying your goals, your business goals, your financial goals, your personal goals. What do you want to accomplish? Not necessarily your parents, what you want to accomplish. And also think about your values and your behaviors. How do you want to act? How do you want to treat people? And reflect on those. Take them seriously. This is not like the New Year's resolution where I'm going to go to the gym and you're 3 weeks in and all of a sudden that resolution goes away. Think about, this is the foundation of who you are, how you act, and how you're going to succeed and build this world-class life. I would also, in closing, just challenge you all to think about this. This is something I think is very important, to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. If you're not in good health and good mind, it's hard for you to go out and positively impact others. So think about, how do you take care of yourself? This is not self-serving. You will be more impactful for those around you if you also take care of yourself first. So with all this in mind, I just want to say that this has been an incredible honor for me, and I'm so excited for all of you here with the opportunity that you have in front of you. There's so much opportunity in the world today in so many different ways. The digital disruption, business models are changing. I would just be very excited. You don't have to have it all figured out. So I would just challenge you to think about some of the things that I've mentioned. And I would always ask you, as you move forward, remember to also enjoy the journey and have some fun. There is no reason you should not be able to have some fun as you grow and have a great life. So I want to wish you all the best in going out and building and creating your own world-class life and being world-class leaders. Thank you so much for having me. This is a real honor.
Sir, on behalf of myself, Major General Wins, and the entire faculty and staff, and of course the class of 2022, we offer our sincere thanks. Thank you very much for being here with us, for celebrating this day with us. It's been an honor. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Noah.
It is now my pleasure to present the awards for highest achievement to the members of the graduating class. Will the cadets whose names are called please come to the steps as they are announced by Colonel McDonald.
The
first Jackson Hope Medal for highest attainment in scholarship, accompanied by the Commander Harry Millard Mason Academic Proficiency Award. A cash prize to the recipient of the first Jackson Hope Medal is presented to Cadet Joseph Lawson Malazzo.
Joey! Let's go!
Cadet Malazzo is a distinguished graduate with Institute Honors, majoring in International Studies with a minor in National Security. He'll commission in the United States Navy. The second Jackson Hope Medal for second highest attainment in scholarship, accompanied by the Colonel Sterling Murray Heflin 1916 Academic Proficiency Award, a cash prize awarded to the recipient of the second Jackson Hope Medal, is presented to Cadet John Daniel Delaney. Cadet Delaney is a distinguished graduate majoring in English with a triple concentration in literary studies, philosophy, and rhetoric and writing. He plans to commission via the Navy's Officer Candidate School Program. The Society of the Cincinnati Medal is awarded to that member of the graduating class who has distinguished himself or herself by efficiency of service and excellence of character while at VMI. The Cincinnati Medal is accompanied by two cash prizes, the Richard J. Marshall Award and the Sumter L. Lowry Award. The 2022 Cincinnati Medal is presented to Cadet Rachel Ann Dickinson. A distinguished graduate with Institute Honors, Cadet Dickinson is a double major in biology and civil engineering with a minor in Spanish. She will commission in the United States Army. Will all of the candidates for graduation please rise? The Academic Board has presented to the Board of Visitors 191 candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree and 141 candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree, all of whom have been certified to have completed the requirements for graduation from the Virginia Military Institute. General Wins.
By the authority of law vested in the Board of Visitors and faculty, I confer upon each of you a diploma in testimony of your being a graduate of the Virginia Military Institute and award you the bachelor's degree appropriate to your major field of study. Institute Honors graduates and graduates distinguished in general merit will be called first and receive a distinguished graduate certificate. Please be seated and come forward to the platform as your course groups are called. We are pleased to recognize 33 cadets who have been certified as distinguished graduates with Institute Honors. This honor is bestowed only on those who have earned at least a 3.5 cumulative grade point average while completing the requirements of their majors and minors, as well as the additional requirements of VMI's Institute Honors curriculum. This would be a rare achievement in any college or university, but in particularly noteworthy here, given the co-curricular demands placed on cadets by the unique VMI education, it is equally impressive. We are also pleased to take special note of 41 graduates who have been certified as distinguished graduates. Those cadets have completed their curricula with a cumulative grade point average in excess of 3.5, again, a remarkable achievement.
Distinguished graduates with Institute honors. Jacob Andrew Luchansky, Bachelor of Science in Applied Mathematics. Andrew Stephen Broker, Bachelor of Science in Biology, minor in Exercise Science, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Caleb Julian Ogle, Bachelor of Science in Biology, minor in Chemistry, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Kyle William Tidwell, Bachelor of Science in Biology, minor in Chemistry. Jonathan Tomoichi Tobin, Bachelor of Science in Biology, minor in Rhetoric and Writing. Thaddeus Z. Wagerson, Bachelor of Science in Biology, minor in Exercise Science, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Daniel T. Hamner, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry. Genevieve Lorraine Petrossi, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, minor in Military History, honors in Chemistry, Ensign, United States Navy. Rachel Ann Dickinson, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, double major in Biology, minor in Spanish, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Alexander Silvio Di Prompero, in absentia, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, minor in Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Grayson Hamilton Hurst, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Drew Philip Molluson, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Matthew Walker Stan, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Leon Mustafa Thomas, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, minor in Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force, Distinguished Air Force Graduate. Tanner Patrick Malari, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Ensign, United States Navy. Alexander N. Rice, Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering, minor in Mathematics. Louis Roman Bignon, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, concentration in Aerospace Engineering, minor in Mathematics, honors in Mechanical Engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Logan Michael Lamb, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, minor in Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Ethan Jacob Schlussel, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, concentration in Aerospace Engineering, double minor in Spanish and Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force, Distinguished Air Force Graduate. Noah E. Kirk, Bachelor of Science in Physics, double major in Applied Mathematics, Ensign, United States Navy, Distinguished Naval Graduate. Anna Lynn Lawrence, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, honors in Psychology, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Robert T.C. Heft, Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Business, Second Lieutenant. Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Luke Nixick, Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Business, concentration in financial analysis, minor in Arabic. Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Yuri N. Konis, Bachelor of Arts in English, quadruple concentration in literary studies, philosophy, rhetoric and writing, and art history and visual cultures. Honors in English, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Emma Louise Flora, Bachelor of Arts in English, triple concentration in literary studies, philosophy, and rhetoric and writing. Minor in psychology, honors in English, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Carson Bailey Knox, Bachelor of Arts in English, triple concentration in philosophy, rhetoric and writing, and literary studies, honors in English. Jackson Daly Mercer, Bachelor of Arts in English, triple concentration in literary studies, rhetoric and writing, and art history and visual cultures, minor in military history, honors in English, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Michael Mario Hoffman, Bachelor of Arts in History, double major in International Studies, honors in History, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Christopher Michael Hulbert, Bachelor of Arts in History, double minor in Literary Studies and Spanish, honors in History. Rhett Michael Resendez, Bachelor of Arts in History, double major in Modern Languages and Cultures, minor in International Studies. Bridget Ann Hughes, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, minor in National Security, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Joseph Lawson Malazzo, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, minor in National Security, Ensign, United States Navy.
Let's go in!
Christopher Shin Long Su, Bachelor of Arts in Modern Languages and Cultures, minor in Asian Studies, honors in Modern Languages and Cultures, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Distinguished graduates. Zachary Budabus, Bachelor of Science in Applied Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Carter Francis Jefferson, Bachelor of Science in Applied Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Sarah Ann Anschutz, Bachelor of Science in Biology. G. Bryce Bowman, Bachelor of Science in Biology, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Ethan Kincaid Hogan, Bachelor of Science in Biology, minor in Chemistry, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Holland E. Arnold, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. John Shin Chen, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, minor in Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, Republic of China Air Force. David A. Turner III, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, minor in Physics, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps, distinguished naval graduate, Marine Corps. Thomas Joseph Wiltshire, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Ensign, United States Navy. Richard Jackson Burke, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Charles Stevens Cathcart III, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. David D. LaFosse, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Glenn G. Lash, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Samuel West Moody, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Aiden J. Riley, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Daniel Webster Rhodey IV, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Ensign, United States Navy. Melvin Floyd Rubio, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force, Space Force. Samuel Sabatini Rupert, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, minor in Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Thomas Norman Shishadi, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Ensign, United States Navy. Maria Amelia Vargas, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, minor in Mathematics. Yu Win Chin, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Second Lieutenant, Republic of China Army. Nathaniel Allen Coley, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, minor in Cybersecurity. Samuel James Estes, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Emily Elizabeth Hatman, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, minor in Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Corey Cameron Jones, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, minor in Cybersecurity, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Connor Gregory Phillips, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Jeremiah Ryan Galding, Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force, Space Force, Distinguished Air Force Graduate. Garrett R. Johnson, Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering, minor in Arabic, Ensign, United States Navy, Distinguished Naval Graduate. Christopher Arthur Crush, Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering, minor in Physics. Gordon Lewis Matheson, Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering. Karen Tika, Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering, minor in Physics, Second Lieutenant, Kingdom of Thailand, Royal Air Force. Jacob John Benny, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, concentration in Nuclear Engineering, double minor in Mathematics and Physics, Ensign, United States Navy, distinguished naval graduate. J. Nathaniel Gardner, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, minor in Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Hamilton Davis Lee, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, double concentration in Aerospace Engineering and Nuclear Engineering, Ensign, United States Navy. McKenna Bailey Moore, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, double minor in Mathematics and Physics, Ensign, United States Navy, distinguished naval graduate. Andrew John Solek, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, concentration in Aerospace Engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Joseph R.M. Spears, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, double concentration in Aerospace Engineering and Nuclear Engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Jacob Daniel Thacker, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, concentration in Aerospace Engineering, minor in Mathematics. Seth D. Gibson, Bachelor of Science in Physics, double major in Applied Mathematics, minor in Astronomy. Martin Lopez, Bachelor of Science in Physics, Ensign, United States Navy, distinguished naval graduate. Savannah L. Diamond, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, minor in Literary Studies, honors in Psychology, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Jessica R. Hankin, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, double minor in Leadership Studies and Exercise Science, honors in Psychology, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Erin Elizabeth Kozlowski, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, minor in Literary Studies, honors in Psychology. Sebastian Morano, Bachelor of Arts in Biology, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Nathan E. Martin, Bachelor of Arts in Biology, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Distinguished Naval Graduate, Marine Corps. Spencer Cornelius Dahm, Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Business, concentration in Financial Management. Ezekiel Vernon Highland, Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Business, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Anderson McConnell, UG, Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Business. Logan Chandler Fang, Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Business, minor in Psychology. Manfred Andrew Winder, Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Business, honors in Economics. John D. Delaney, Bachelor of Arts in English, triple concentration in Literary Studies, Philosophy, and Rhetoric and Writing, honors in English. Christina Ann Skaggs, Bachelor of Arts in English, quadruple concentration in art history and visual cultures, literary studies, philosophy, and rhetoric and writing. Ensign, United States Navy. Charles J. Jones, Bachelor of Arts in History, Second Lieutenant United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Thomas Jordan Wetherell, Bachelor of Arts in History, concentration in military history, honors in history, Second Lieutenant United States Army. Yevor Ivalov Alexiev, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, quadruple minor in Economics, Leadership Studies, National Security, and History. Brian John Anderson, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, double minor in Economics and History, Second Lieutenant United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Bryce Nicholas Bell, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, minor in Economics, Second Lieutenant United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Thomas Andrew Chelednik III, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, double minor in National Security and Arabic, Second Lieutenant United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Nicholas H. Cho, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, double minor in National Security and Spanish, Second Lieutenant United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Derek Tanner Shockey, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, double minor in National Security and Asian Studies, Second Lieutenant United States Marine Corps, Distinguished Naval Graduate, Marine Corps. Sean Andrew Weardy, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, Second Lieutenant United States Air Force. Harrison Quinn Pegler, Bachelor of Arts in Modern Languages and Cultures, minor in Asian Studies, Second Lieutenant United States Army. For the Bachelor of Science degree in Applied Mathematics, Noah Joseph Berthesel. Zachary Thomas Branner, Second Lieutenant United States Army. Yang Sha, minor in French, Second Lieutenant Republic of China Army. Rafael Ramon Maz, Second Lieutenant United States Army. Nicholas Andrew Shire, Second Lieutenant United States Army. Eric W. Tolley, Second Lieutenant United States Army. Daniel Elias Walsh. Mariah R. Woods with distinction. Junja Yang, minor in physics. Tien Shin Zhou with distinction. For the Bachelor of Science degree in Biology, Robert Edward Adelstein. Gabrielle M. Crichon. Claudia Distinto, with distinction, concentration in biochemistry and molecular biology, double minor in Spanish and art history and visual cultures. John Christopher Miparanum Duran, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Cohen David Gorham, minor in chemistry. Ronak Prufel Joseph. Alexander Brooks Keys, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. John Patrick Mikovits, with distinction. Daniel W. Quetz, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Michael Joseph Tolsky, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. For the Bachelor of Science degree in chemistry, Sarah N. Hudson, with distinction. Samantha M. Reed, with distinction, minor in physics. For the Bachelor of Science degree in civil engineering, Ashton Gregory Ashley. Grady O'Neill Beasley, with distinction, Ensign, United States Navy. Cole Richard Buchanan. David Alejandro Carlson, with distinction. Brian Carrera, minor in Spanish, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Gerson Paul Carrera, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Riley James Dodge, with distinction. Jordan S. Dunn, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. James D. Frazier. Drake Douglas Greer. Robert Curtis Hardison, Jr. James Marion Hart, with distinction. Quinn P. Hart. Carson D. Hubbard, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Adam Scott Jewell. Ryan A. Kress, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Gage Isaac Levine. Tobias James Little. Luke M. Lynch, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Michael Anthony Marcioni. Michael Ryan McCall, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Anthony Lewis Mikovits, with distinction. Jordan P. Patterson. Carter William Peters. Benjamin Thomas Poole, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. William Gordon Poston III, with distinction. Emily Ann Schaum, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Kevin A. Todd, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. William Thomas Wallace, minor in mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Canon Micah Worth. Gavin Lee Wright, with distinction. For the Bachelor of Science degree in Computer Science, Joshua Caleb Bass. Riley Liam Bowling, with distinction. Zachary M. Craven, with distinction, Ensign, United States Navy. Tristan Patrick Dennis. Zachary Russell Farr, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force, Space Force. Noah Kyle Goldsmith, with distinction, minor in cybersecurity, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Nicholas R. Hartnett, with distinction. Yun Chung Lee, Second Lieutenant, Republic of China Marine Corps. James T. Neufeld. Graham Patrick Oliger. Ellis Dion Orquiza, minor in mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Alexander Rodriguez. Jacob Gino Stevens with distinction. Well done. Wormington Haas Tian. Adam Lee Waite with distinction. Liam David Walker with distinction, Ensign, United States Navy. Carter Clay Winfield. For the Bachelor of Science degree in Electrical and Computer Engineering, John Maverick Angerer with distinction. Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Nicholas Moses Bryson with distinction. Jared D. Hunziker with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force, Space Force. Michael Eli Jackson with distinction. Charles William McElroy with distinction, minor in physics. Fawaz Akil Rudd with distinction, minor in physics, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Ishmael Rakeem Taylor. Nia Elizabeth Vaughn with distinction, minor in physics. Trevor Nathaniel Wagant with distinction, minor in physics, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. For the Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanical Engineering, Zachary Harold Albertson, minor in mathematics. Sarah Helen Bellamarich with distinction, minor in mathematics, Ensign, United States Navy. Devin L. Blair with distinction, Ensign, United States Navy. Leland G. Briggs with distinction, double minor in mathematics and physics, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Max C. Burke, with distinction. Concentration in nuclear engineering, double minor in mathematics and physics. Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Distinguished Naval Graduate, Marine Corps. William Thomas Comberg, with distinction. Concentration in nuclear engineering, minor in mathematics. Second Lieutenant, United States Army. William James Fincher, with distinction. Second Lieutenant, United States Army. James David Foster, with distinction, minor in mathematics. Dylan Lee Haynes, with distinction, concentration in nuclear engineering, double minor in mathematics and physics. Ensign, United States Navy, distinguished naval graduate. Dane Robert Hamilton, with distinction, minor in mathematics, Ensign, United States Navy. Coy Austin Harrington. Kevin Christopher Casmar, minor in mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Joseph Rommel Kepler, with distinction, concentration in nuclear engineering, double minor in mathematics and physics. Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Bain Reeves Kavaznica, with distinction, concentration in nuclear engineering, minor in mathematics. Matthew E. LaSalle, minor in mathematics. Matthew S. Milazzo, minor in mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Alexis C. Motko, minor in mathematics, Ensign, United States Navy. Charles Bryant Walker III, concentration in nuclear engineering, minor in physics, Ensign, United States Navy. For the Bachelor of Science degree in physics, Miles S. Frazier, with distinction, Ensign, United States Navy. Jackson Martin Gregg, with distinction, double minor in computer and information sciences and mathematics. Frank M. Matea IV, Ensign, United States Navy. For the Bachelor of Science degree in psychology, Connor L. Arnold. Robert Hendrick Branham. Bonnie Choi Campbell. Trajan Dante Cannon, minor in exercise science. Daniel Francis Carroll, double minor in philosophy and rhetoric and writing, second lieutenant, United States Army. John Christopher Collins, minor in exercise science. Warren Reed Dabney, minor in exercise science. Matthew Tyler Dellinger. McKenna Marie Dunn, with distinction, Ensign, United States Navy. Max Isamu Higgins, with distinction, minor in leadership studies, honors in psychology, second lieutenant, United States Army. Stephanie Diana Jones. Tyler Christopher Jones. Ingrid Amina Joseph, minor in leadership studies. Marie Claire Madison, double minor in business and leadership studies. Camden Thomas Lloyd Murphy, second lieutenant, United States Army. Jacob Angelo Muschin. Jonathan M. Nardi, second lieutenant, United States Army. Autumn Lynn Parson, minor in leadership studies. Nicholas Lorenzo Petriello, second lieutenant, United States Army. Luis Enrique Ramirez Vale. Nathan P. Roach, second lieutenant, United States Army. Jacqueline Anastasia Rodriguez. Daniel Patrick Sinnott, second lieutenant, United States Army. Natalie I. Shiflett. Susanna L. Stoneburner. Tyler Jacob Walters. John Richard Wang. James Lee Williams III, second lieutenant, United States Air Force. Alexandria Michelle Woodward, with distinction. Triple minor in rhetoric and writing, leadership studies, and literary studies, honors in psychology, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. For the Bachelor of Arts degree in biology, Madeline Bernadette Berry, with distinction, minor in Spanish, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Joe Chen, with distinction, minor in exercise science. Jackson Alexander Deal, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Thomas Cole Hanish, Ensign, United States Navy. Brian Kelly Rawlison, with distinction, concentration in ecological, conservation, and organismal sciences. Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Joshua Allen Silva, with distinction, minor in exercise science, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Brett Allen Trahan, minor in exercise science, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. For the Bachelor of Arts degree in Economics and Business, Ethan Greer Castleberry, concentration in financial management, minor in psychology. Ryan R. Cooper, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Carter Scott Cox, with distinction, concentration in global business, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. David Ronald Dennis Jr., John Henry Dudley, with distinction. Carson Elizabeth Durham, with distinction. Zachary George Emerson, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Kirsten Cameron Angle, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Porter Kelly Flynn, with distinction. Sheridan William Ford, with distinction. Jonathan Gray III, with distinction, minor in psychology, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Jacob Zane Harris, Samuel Zachary West Houchin, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. William Clifford Knight II. John Stephen Kolak, concentration in global management, minor in leadership studies. Simon David Krauthammer. Zachary D. Loster, with distinction, double concentration in financial analysis and global business, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. John Eric Miller, with distinction, concentration in financial analysis. Justin Marcus Nays, with distinction. Mason Walker Powell, concentration in financial analysis, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Michael Joseph Santos, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Andrew Kevin Sarr, with distinction, minor in Spanish, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Broden Shull, with distinction. Matthew R. Seaman, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Edward Stone III, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. William Robert Welch. John Marshall West, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Joseph Reeves Whitmore, with distinction. Alexander F. Wixer, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Congratulations. For the Bachelor of Arts degree in English, Bennett Choi Campbell, double concentration in literary studies and rhetoric and writing, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Justine Alexis Curcio, double concentration in literary studies and rhetoric and writing, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Solomon Kumar Ghosh, with distinction, triple concentration in art history and visual cultures, literary studies, and rhetoric and writing, honors in English. Connor Charles Reno Mason. Seth Ryan McRoberts, triple concentration in literary studies, philosophy, and rhetoric and writing. James W. Muscat IV. Jacob James Peace. Jordan DeJean Poindexter. Michael Anthony Tempesta, with distinction, triple concentration in literary studies, philosophy, and rhetoric and writing. Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Lancelot Xavier Weeman, with distinction, triple concentration in philosophy, literary studies, and rhetoric and writing, minor in business. Aaliyah Ashante Williams, with distinction, minor in psychology. Hannah Noel Yoder, with distinction, double concentration in literary studies and rhetoric and writing. For the Bachelor of Arts degree in history, John Robert Adams II, with distinction, concentration in military history, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Jocelyn Renee Artman, minor in literary studies. Garrett S. Bafuto, minor in international studies, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Robert Kerma, with distinction, honors in history, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Loyan Dong, double major in international studies. Alexander J. Duncan, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Whitney Florine Edwards Roberson. Ethan Alexander Gilmore, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. John Burton Griffin, with distinction, minor in Spanish, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Alexander Roy Kong, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Claire Haywan Lee, minor in literary studies, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Michael Joseph Lester. Elliot Stoughton Madden, with distinction, minor in literary studies, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Robin J. Newcamp, with distinction, minor in literary studies. Jacob T. Parmiter, with distinction, concentration in military history, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Griffin Stewart Rasnake, with minor in international studies. Braden Roars, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. John M. Samet, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Joseph Antonio Kawaling Snyder, with distinction, concentration in military history, double minor in philosophy and Spanish. Richard H. Stackpool, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Charles Page Morrison Telford, minor in literary studies. Eric Brennan Thompson, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps, Distinguished Naval Graduate, Marine Corps. Zachary Scott Wright, concentration in military history, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. For the Bachelor of Arts degree in International Studies. Cy Dylan Anders, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Chad Allen Balch, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Nathaniel Coddington, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Stephen Robert DeCoster. Garrett Nicholas DeFazio, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. William Francis Duffy, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Matthew Samuel Arrett, with distinction, triple minor in national security, military history, and Chinese. Michael A. Fanjul. Catherine Grace Fang, with distinction, double major in modern languages and cultures, minor in Asian studies. Grayson C. Gallion, with distinction, minor in military history. Colin John Gibbons. John Trajan Graves Marchand, with distinction, minor in French, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Tyler Sean Greeley. William Leone Harvey, with distinction, minor in German. Tanner Hayes, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. William Andrew Horton, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Christopher Gennaro Lauren, with distinction, Ensign, United States Navy. James Michael Manfield Jr., with distinction, double major in history, minor in German, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Casey Genevieve Meredith, with distinction, minor in Spanish, second lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Andrew Stanton Mills, minor in history, second lieutenant, United States Air Force. Jalen Maurice Moore. Sebastian A. Raymond. Alexandra Lynn Sassaman, with distinction. Triple minor in National Security, Chinese, and Asian Studies. Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps, Distinguished Naval Graduate, Marine Corps. Sean Patrick Schwartz, minor in Spanish, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Jack Abraham Stafford, minor in French, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Sophie Ann Svoboda, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Mason Christopher Tarkenton, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Kaylee D. Wedding, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Michael Vincent Welsh, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. For the Bachelor of Arts degree in Modern Languages and Cultures. Chiara Paola Anguiano, with distinction. Benjamin Jung, minor in Asian Studies, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Zachary A. Clevenger. Jackson Ward Faulkner, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Garrett Thomas Finan, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Micah David Jensen, with distinction, minor in Asian Studies. Emily Marie Liska, with distinction, double major in International Studies, minor in Arabic. Khalid Alexander Muhammad, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Mandy Ray Schermerhorn, with distinction, minor in philosophy. William E. Taylor, with distinction, minor in psychology, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Jacob Davenport Whitehouse, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Lauren V. Wolf, with distinction, double major in International Studies, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Garen Joseph Young, with distinction, minor in business, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated while the chaplain pronounces the benediction, after which the VMI Regimental Band will play the Spirit. And the new regimental commander, Cadet Blake Smith, will then publish brief orders, after which this commencement ceremony will be adjourned.
Once again, on behalf of the newly graduated class of 2022, sir, we'd like to say thank you. This is just a small token of our deep appreciation for you being here today.
So the class of 2022, receive your benediction. May the Lord bless you with a passion for life that never cools, a faith that never wavers, and a confidence that never dims. May you always find delight in what you do and in who you are. May you always be morally courageous, stand firm on your honor and your integrity. May you always pursue the things that are good, right, and noble. May God's hand guide you. May his Spirit fill you. And may you know that you are never alone. Amen. God bless you. I love every one of you. Now get out of here. Go make a difference.
Attention to orders. Leave of absence until 2200, 28 August 2022 is hereby granted to all cadets. Cadets returning from furlough must register at the guard room before that time. Relief from duty. The class of 2022 is hereby relieved from duty.
Oh, man, thank you.
I know they had to get like old friend. They had to get old.